as Americans head to the ballot box or the mailbox to cast their votes in the presidential election, there's a looming concern about election interference from foreign governments, namely Russia. But the Smithsonian Channel is revealing that this type of meddling is nothing new. And Hitler even tried it.
We too often forget that the 1930s and 1940s were an incredibly polarized time on their own. The extremist groups sought to push the United States in a more friendly direction towards the Third Reich, and even in some cases, to emulate the Third Reich right here in the U.S.
Millions of dollars were spent trying to throw the 1940 presidential election.
Bradley W. Hart is taking part in a series about the U.S. election called America's Hidden Stories. He wrote a book about the Third Reich's support in the U.S. around this time. Back then, most of their communication was conducted through radio. He says social media has created new challenges in combating extremism and election interference.
So what social media has done is created a field in which anyone can post anything anytime for no cost, right? No monetary cost, and in some cases with anonymity, not even a social or political cost in that sense. And so I think that's the reason why we're seeing and having such difficulty combating extremism today.
And Hitler wasn't even the first foreign leader to attempt to interfere in U.S. elections. Many other attempts were made throughout history, Hart says, but with little effect.
But I think it is important for Americans to realize that some of the phenomenon we see today are not unique to our own time. They're things that our ancestors have faced in the past, and as I point out, faced successfully. And so I think, if anything, this should make us optimistic about overcoming the polarization that we face today.
The week-long series on the Smithsonian Channel kicks off with America's Hidden Stories, Hitler's U.S. election plot, Monday night. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.